What is going on, you guys? And it is time again to do another NFL TTM Hall of Fame project. Really freaking excited about these. So this cat that I'll be sending to, if there's such a thing as a lower tiered Hall of Famer, I would say that this guy's probably in that tier. So he played in the league 19 seasons, and he was only selected to 3 Pro Bowls and 1 All-Pro. So you're probably hearing those numbers and you're like, holy shit, man, there's no way that that's a Hall of Famer. It is. But nonetheless, hey, man, he made it to the Hall. So in that time, he was drafted by the Houston Oilers in 1969, the 93rd overall. And so he played for the Oilers for, about 4 seasons, and then was traded to Cincinnati, played for the Bengals, and then this probably will be the giveaway. And then he went on to the San Diego Chargers, which is kind of what he's known for. One thing very interesting, he was already in the league. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons before he went to the Chargers. And once I tell you who it is, if you don't already know, I mean, that many years in the league, and he didn't really get his claim to fame till he was with the Chargers and Dan Fouts. So by now, hopefully, I'm talking about Mr. Charlie Joyner. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1996. He has over 12,000 receiving yards and 65 touchdowns. And this was kind of in an era where, yes, they were throwing the ball in the 70s and 80s. But it wasn't such a pass-happy league like it is now. So really freaking excited to get this project underway. And here, let's go ahead and check out the cards. So here we go. In this project, I'm going to be sending 23 cards. Yes, that's 23, and I just got done saying he played in the league 19 years. But there's a couple cards in here that I just couldn't pass up. I thought were awesome. And all but one were made during his player era. Okay, so here's his rookie card. I love it. It shows him in a Houston Oilers uniform, which being from Houston, I think that is too freaking cool. And he actually didn't get a rookie card until his third or fourth year in the league. So he was already well established by then. And then moving on down, this is his second year card. I don't have his third year card. It goes right here. But I did buy it already, and it's on its way. And I'm shooting this video today because I think it's coming in today's mail. So I like this card, being it's kind of it was a Coca-Cola giveaway. So they have the same tops, came out that year with the same design. It just didn't have the Coca-Cola logo in there. And then these are the kind of things I haven't submitted before. It's these little Topps sticker cards. And I seen them when I was looking on ComC, and I just think they're so cool. So I picked up a couple of them from different years. You'll be seeing another one right now. So I just really like them. And this next top sticker I had to buy because I do this all the time. You know, when I'm bored watching TV, I'll just sit like that for a couple hours. It's just something I do. And then here's the card that is not player era, but I have a large infatuation with the National. So I wanted to get that one. I thought that was really cool. So let's see. There's all of the cards all put together there. Someone asked, what do I send these in? And I just send them in one of these right here. And when I send it back in my self-addressed stamped padded mailer, it's so small and barely fits on this that it ensures this thing can't open, because as you can see, I'm just picking it up by the lid and it's falling. So it's not like it's super secure. Oh, yeah, and then there's that. That's cool. There's my SACE. There's my donation. And I'm actually going to send 2 of these this time. I think I'm going to go ahead and send 2 Sharpies. So that is that. Today is May the 30th. Let's see. And I'd probably, worst case scenario, I get it in the mail May the 31st. So that. Another one came back, man. So this one, I have no freaking clue who it's from. At this point, it can only be Charlie Joyner or Gary Zimmerman. I'm really starting to think that Gary Zimmerman's not coming back. That was the first one I ever did. Matter of fact, I didn't even do like an intro to the Gary Zimmerman video just because I didn't think I want to go that far into these player era projects. And now that I'm doing them, it's like full steam ahead. So I'm assuming it's Charlie Joyner. Typically I write what city and state and zip code that I sent it to, so I don't know if I was in a hurry or what. So I'm really excited to see what the heck is inside this thing. So let's turn this bad boy around and see what's going on. More uncanceled stamps for the win. But you know, back when I was younger, I used to use uncanceled stamps a lot. I would peel them off. I don't know if I just got lazy or maybe more ethics. I don't know. I just quit doing it. They say it's a federal crime, which it makes a lot of sense to me, but that would suck to go to the big house over 50 cents. Let's see what we got here. That is Charlie Joyner. I'm tickled to death. Don't get me wrong that it's Charlie Joyner, but I just don't know if I'm ever going to get this Gary Zimmerman one back. And I knew when I sent off to Gary Zimmerman, I knew that either it wasn't going to come back or it would take eternity. So that is that. That is extremely promising. That is his rookie card. And dude, there is a ton of cards in here. I forgot everything I sent him. Let's go ahead and cheat and look at the back to see if the back is signed. Whoop! It is! I think we have 100% success here. So, there's this rookie card back in the day with the Oilers. If I remember correctly, there was a card here in the Bengals uniform that I had in my ComC basket, and then when it showed up, it was gone. Actually, yeah, it was. There is one missing. So, and actually, I got that card signed. Yeah. So, as long as all of these are signed, the Player Era project will be complete. Hang on, buddy. I'll help you out in a minute. Let me just finish this video. That's really nice. I like how he put his entire signature and inscription in that little bitty window. I don't know if any of these guys here sign, but honestly, if they did, I probably wouldn't send it, just because I want to keep this kind of with his Player Era cards in the binder. Man, he absolutely killed these freaking cards. These things look so good. And if you know anything about Mr. Joyner, I love these freaking food cards or drink cards. He doesn't always sign his Hall of Fame inscription. I don't remember what I sent him as a donation. It was like 100, 150, 100. I don't remember. But whatever it was, it must have been enough to motivate him to inscribe Hall of Fame on everything. I think these things are just so cool, man. These top stickers. So I never even knew these things existed until I started doing these Player Era projects. I did it a lot with the Tony Dorsett project. And I just think they're so cool looking. I think they would look really sharp slabbed up. These player era projects, I'm trying to knock out a lot of the guys early on that sign a ton. Man, that is so freaking cool. And Mr. Joyner is definitely one of probably the better Hall of Fame TTMers. Uh-oh, there was one stuck to that one. Yeah, this was the card that I said this is how I sit for hours in front of the TV. My motivation sticker right here. What is this, 85? I think these cards are very, very cool. The one thing that drives me nuts about the 85 Topps card is, man, look at that helmet, dude. Holy crap. I never realized that helmet is absolutely pounded. Is if you were to put these in a binder, you would want to, at least I would want to put them this way, where they're facing the open end, not where they're facing the seam of the binder. Well, when you face them this way, and then you flip the page over, so it's like that, your stats are upside down. So you have to put it like this in a binder, which means it faces the seam, which drives me bananas. So when you turn the page, the stats are up. So very, very much OCD. I know as a lot of us collectors have really weird ass corks, and that's one of mine. That 85 Topps drives me crazy because of that very reason. I don't care that it's condition sensitive or anything like that. I think they're very cool looking cards, but that particular thing just drives me bananas. Another sticker card. And this is from the official NFL team tube socks right here. I never noticed that before. That is hilarious. And if you want some, you can mail it down there to the bottom right to the Topps Socks Offer, P.O. Box 4305. Go ahead and send it in and tell them you want some freaking socks. And the last two, I believe this is the last player era card of his. Yeah, it is. So very, very cool. And then this one I sent because I have a weird kind of in the closet hobby PC of the National. I don't go to the National a lot, but every year while the National's going on, I search NSCC on eBay like 4 or 5 times a day, and I really don't even buy anything a lot, but I just like looking at the cool cards that you can only get at the National. And so whenever I can get some of these cards signed TTM, I try to. So that is that. Like I always say, man, these things, I just absolutely adore these projects. Kind of wish I would have started them years ago. But then again, I wasn't financially able to do something like this years ago. So that is that. Mr. Charlie Joyner. The player era set is complete. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye, doodles.